Hello guys, my name is Desmond and I welcome you to my lesson for today, where we'll be looking at something that some of you guys are seeing for the very first time. So ladies and gentlemen, please do allow me to say it is very much important that I say it is very, very much important, because what I'm about to say is massively. Hey, massively important, ladies and gentlemen, that I say a day without learning something new, it's a day wasted. Coolly. By so saying, please do make sure that by the end of each and every lesson that I conduct, you learn something new. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. 3 years. Is it clear? Can you clearly see over there, or is it blurry on your side? I'm thinking. Shreyas, I'm back now. How is it? Can you be able to see on the screen? I'm not sure if my whiteboard is.
Yes, I can.
Can someone confirm if all is in order there? Last one.
19.
Andrew, you can see, ne? It's clear, isn't it?
I can see. Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do in today's lesson is to quickly take you through question number 8 and everything in relation to that question. So, normally this type of questions you'll find in your grade 11 and grade 12 question papers. I'm just not yet sure of grade 10. But I know in grade 10, it's also there. But in terms of the standard, it wouldn't be as much complicated as in other grades. So let's see. Question 8, we are given a statement over there. And the statement says, the diagram below shows a cone. Remember, guys, this is a cone. Think of an ice cream, that cone of an ice cream. Just think of it when you look at that. So it shows a cone with a perpendicular height of 8 centimeters, which is that. A radius of r centimeters, there is the radius, and a slant height of 13 centimeters. So a slant height is actually that one. So in addition to that, can you see, they say the volume of cone is equals to 1/3 pi r squared h. Total surface area of the cone is equals to pi r squared plus pi rs. So that s is actually for that slant height. So let me remove all of this and try to do a bit of an interpretation of that. Are you guys not failing in understanding that shape and the way in which it is positioned? Remember, guys, a cone, an ice cream cone, it's something similar to that. I don't want to draw it nicely because some of you guys, you know, you'll feel like buying. And okay, so let's see. There is that cone, guys. There is that cone. There is that cone. There is that cone. There is that cone. And this is the inside of the cone. This is the inside of the cone. So in this case, this is that cone, but is turned upside down. So that R, it's actually from the center of this circle or the opening of the cone is that R. Remember, there is turned upside down. That H is actually from the center of that opening of the cone going down, 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 down to the top of that cone. Remember, guys, there is turned upside down. This is that H. So remember, guys, there we have the 90-degree angle over there. For some reason, it is given. So the slant height is actually the side of the cone. So it is actually that side, which is 13 centimeters. I'm not sure. Does it make perfect sense now? Are you guys happy with that explanation? Are you able to
So,
visualize that?
yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. So now that you guys are able to visualize that, let me just explain something before I remove all of that. So here you are given the formulas. So this is a formula for that. Obviously, V is the volume. V stands for the volume. So 1 over 3 is just a coefficient of which you should not worry about. But for me, I've always known that always when you have a cone, the formula is 1 over 3 something. And this 1 over 3, this is how I've always cramped it. This cone, can you see it forms that type of a thing there? Which is, for example, is this type of a thing. This type of a thing, which is that type of a thing. I've drawn it inside. So I've always remembered that you have 1, 2, 3. So it's more like you have 1, 2, 3 things. But because it's only one cone, then it's 1 out of 1, 2, 3. Then this is being multiplied by pi. Where is that pi coming from? Obviously, pi for the area of the circle. Remember, r squared. R being the radius from the center to the edge of the circle. Something that you need to be aware of. This thing alone is actually the what is it? The area of a circle. It is the formula for the area of a circle. So you know that the moment you multiply the area by a height, it makes it a volume. And remember, the height is not this slant height, but it is the height from the top all the way joining to the bottom. So now this is the formula for the cone. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen. So in terms of the surface area, I want to quickly explain to you guys the surface area. Let's say, for example, maybe let me try to draw it in 3D and say, if you have a box, I wonder if I'm going to win in drawing this thing in 3D. But I remember at university they taught us how to draw shapes in 3D. And then they said, because this part you cannot see, you draw it as a broken line. I think this is a box. So you tell me, how many sides does this box or any box have? In terms of you counting, let's say this side, that side, that side, this side, that side, that side. How many sides does a box have?
6.
Andrew says 6. Do you guys agree with him in that number 6?
Is it 6?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
let's see.
sir.
So let's say is this side being 1, and then maybe is that side being 2, and then this side being 3, and then this side being 4, and then we have the one at the bottom, let's say is 5, and then 6 at the, okay, no, I agree. So when we talk about the surface area of whatever shape, we talk about the area of all sides. That is the surface area. So that means if we have to calculate the surface area, it is going to be the area of all the sides. What is the area of one side? Isn't the area a length multiplied by a breadth, guys? That would be the length, for example, or maybe the breadth or whatever. Maybe that would be the breadth. But if it's a square, we know that the area of a square is just length squared. And the reason to that is because if it's a square, it means this side is exactly the same as that side. But just to be general, let's say the formula for area is length times breadth, which means this side times that side. So that means we are going to plus it with another side, which could be that side. It's going to be length times breadth. Another side, length times breadth, plus another side, length times breadth, plus another side, length times breadth, plus another side, length times breadth. Hey, I think we can release a piano song there. Machans, length times that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can someone tell me why on my formula am I having a, hey, I want to try to be tricky on this question, but it seems like I'm already giving you guys an answer. Okay, maybe let me say, when you calculate the surface area, is actually the area of all the sides. Already, you guys said we have 6 sides. That is why I had that times that for this side, that times that for that side, that times that for that, hey, for all the sides. You get what I'm saying? So now, to make things easy, we notice we have a common factor there, common factor there, common factor there, and there. Let's take out the common factors. We have L, and again we have B as common factors. What are we remaining with? We remain with 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we have 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. What is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus? Is it not 6? It's more like you have length times breadth times 6. So in short, it means the general formula for the surface area of a square, very, very much important, of a square is actually equals to 6 length times breadth. So now, ladies and gentlemen, for this problem of ours that we'll be dealing with, can you see the general formula of the surface, what is it, of the surface area of a cone? this is how the general formula looks like. And for them to derive that, they followed exactly the same procedure. I just don't want to complicate things or confuse you guys by trying to show how they arrived at that. I tried to use a square. Maybe for the last time, let me use a different shape being a rectangle so that it makes perfect sense to everyone. But before I do that, did you all understand this part that I've explained? Are you all happy there with that explanation of a square in terms of the surface area?
No, sir. No, sir.
Then no, does it mean you don't understand that explanation?
Yes, sir. You lost me on the third step.
On step which step? Step
Step number 3.
Step number 3. Okay, let me see. Let's see. This is step number 1. Wait.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it this
no.
one?
Step number 2. Yes, that one. Sorry, I thought.
Or this? Okay, this
Yeah.
one. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me quickly try to explain. Let's say surface area is equals to, remember, it's length times breadth plus length times breadth. You do it 6 times because you've got 6 sides. Length times breadth, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus length times breadth plus length times breadth. So how many terms do you have? You have one term, one term, one term, one term, one term, one term. In each of these terms, we have common factor, and common factor is a LB. Do you agree there, Lisa?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's take out common factor being L times B. So what are we remaining with inside? We have invisible 1 there, 1, 1, 1. Can you see? So it's 1 plus 1 plus
Yes.
1. Yes. Can you see? So that means when I was explaining, you were dancing for the song that I was singing there, Lisa. Were you dancing for the Amapiano song and you forgot to pay attention? So
Wow.
now it makes perfect sense, isn't it? Then it's 6 there.
Yes. Thank you.
Therefore, we've got 6 LB. Okay. So
LB.
what I'm trying to
Thank
explain
you.
there, Lisa, is that this is how they derive those formulas there. They just do them in the background and they give you the formula. Then they will ask you questions based on that. I hope it now makes perfect sense. So let me try to explain using a different shape. I'll try to draw a rectangle in 3D. There. This is someone's lunchbox. I know Tumi's lunchbox looks like this. It looks like that. It looks like that. Let's see. Tumza, on which side do you put the chicken? Do you put it this side or that side? Mm-hmm. Also, I thought you were not in the lesson, the Tumza. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. It might be tricky, this one. Okay, how many sides do we have there?
6.
6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we've got 6 sides. If you can have a look at your lunchbox, we have the one at the top, the one that side. Yes, we have. But now, what will be the surface area in this case? So that means we have this side and that side. Let's maybe do this side. Let's say we have this side and also that side. Let's start there. The area is going to be okay. Let's say this side is A, this is B, and that long one is C. So that means the surface area for these two sides, this one and that, is going to be A times B. It's going to be A times B. And also for that other side, it is going to be A times B. Do you guys agree with me on that one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's do the ones on the sides, being this long sides. Being this long sides. Let's see. So that means it is going to be plus that long one being C multiplied by this one going up being A. For this side and also for that side, it is going to be the same thing, being chartered accountant there. Okay, let's now try to do these ones at the top. The ones at the top and also at the bottom. Let's see, what is it going to be, guys? Do you guys agree that it is actually going to be C multiplied by B plus C multiplied by B? Am I not losing you guys there? Are we together up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to train you guys on how you determine the surface area of different objects. So as I'm doing this, just visualize examiner somewhere in Northwest deriving that formula. So let's see. I think we have common factor there of even if we don't take out a common factor, we can see is 1AB plus 1AB. Is it not 2AB, guys? Just to keep things simple. We have 1CA plus 1CA. This is 2CA. Let's see. We have what is it? 1CB, 1CB. Then we are having a 2CB. Guys, are we still together there? Am I not losing you?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir.
so now let's see. Here, that's if we want to complicate it, but let's not complicate it too much. Let's say we have common factor there, and there, being what? Let's say being 2. Then we can just say we have 2 A B plus C A plus C B. So we can just leave it there. So now examiner is going to give you that shape and they will say the volume of that shape is equals to A times B times C. And again, they will say the surface area is equals to 2 of AB plus CA plus CB. Then from there, they give you this, just like they gave you that there, and they start asking you questions. I'm not sure. For those of you who said you are seeing this type of a problem for the first time, do you feel some 2 cents worth of confidence nyana there? Mm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A bit of confidence is there, isn't it? So this type of questions, guys, this is where you should maximize most of the marks. Very, very much important. But remember, it's more like here, they want to test the level of your understanding. That's actually what examiner wants to do. They want to test the level of your understanding in terms of to what extent did you understand the introduction to mathematics? To what extent did you understand all that your teacher, together with your tutor, has been teaching you? And most importantly, what you've been learning by yourself. So 8.1, can you see what they're saying? Show that the volume of the cone is given by V is equals to all of that. Yo. Hey, karikrobo amo. Ngathi sizokhala la. Hey, ungathi kusasoshuba la. They say, show that V is equals to, remember guys, this information is posted in the group. So I'll just try to write it there so that we can easily refer to that information. So guys, in short, it's more like they are saying prove that V, which is the same as that V, is actually equals to all of this. So I want you guys to be careful of something with this type of questions. Let's see. Okay, let's try to check something. V is equals to 1 over 3 pi r squared times h. Which letter is there but not there? Can you guys notice that letter if it's there?
It's R.
Yes, it's R. So it's more like now we might need to replace that R in terms of what is it? 13 centimeter, and again in terms of h. But what is R? Do you guys know what that R stands for?
Radius, sir.
100%. So now, Kuli, what type of a triangle are you seeing over there?
Say a right angle triangle.
Right angle.
Yes. Dumza, what does it mean when we have a right-angled triangle? Shreyas, do you want to tell us what does it mean to you when you have a right-angled triangle?
So you have to use the 3 trigonometry ratios, sine, cos, and tan, and Pythagoras theorem.
Yes. So always, good people, if you have a right-angled triangle, it means you can use sine, cos, tan, or theorem of Pythagoras if necessary. So it all depends on what you want to calculate. Then it means you can use any of this if you are dealing with a right-angled triangle. So now, what exactly do we want to do, good people? We actually want to write this. We actually want to make it the subject of the formula. How can we formulate using a theorem of Pythagoras, substituting with these values? Is there someone who's got an idea of how can we formulate? The formula says r squared equals to, let's say, x squared plus y squared. How can we formulate?
So you can say r squared is equal to 13 squared minus h squared.
Hey,
Sir,
what did you say, honorable member?
So I think we can say r squared is equal to r squared plus h squared.
sir,
Yes. What is that r squared? I'm seeing where you guys are getting confused. Yes.
That squared.
13 squared. Okay. So remember, guys, maybe to keep things simple, because someone is seeing that r and they're thinking is that r, of which is not. Ladies and gentlemen, the general formula of a Pythagoras is actually hypotenuse squared is equals to adjacent squared plus a opposite squared. So which side is hypotenuse there? Is it not 13? So it's more like we have 13 squared being equals to you can take any of this side as adjacent, any as opposite, because we are not that much concerned about the angle, which means we can say r squared, what is it, plus h squared. If we want to make this thing the subject of the formula, we can just say, what is it, 13 squared. What is 13 squared, guys, as a number? Do we know? Is there someone who knows?
169, sir.
What is it?
169.
169 minus h squared is equals to r squared. Did I lose you guys on this one? Did I lose you there?
No, sir.
Oh, sir.
no,
Okay, 100. Maybe let's just remove that squared. And if we remove it, that's if we introduce a square root, isn't it? Do you guys agree with me on that one?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now that means we have our r in terms of just a number and a h. So that means, let's see, it means r being that r is actually the same as square root of 169 minus h squared. So this is your starting point. You firstly write that formula as that, and then you substitute, then you make r the subject of the formula. Then you continue. Ladies and gentlemen. So this part that I removed, it has some marks. How do you continue? Remember, you are actually trying to prove that your v is actually equals to all of that. So that means as part of your first step, you don't necessarily need to write all of this, but you can just start with that formula of what is it, hypotenuse squared is equals to whatever. And the main reason you do that is because you actually want to substitute into this formula. You want to substitute into this formula. Let's substitute. What is r? There is r. So that means we have 1 over 3. Remember, we still have pi. Then we can just substitute our r there being 169. You guys said minus h, what is it? H squared. You close, and then you have that squared. And then this is multiplying h. I'm not sure. Are you guys happy there with that step?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let's see. We need to remove the bracket. So we still have 1 over 3. We have pi. Let's just bring this one this side so that it's easy and our things are in order. So do you guys still remember that a power of 2 actually removes the square root completely?
Yes, sir.
So that means you guys are happy with this step. Does it make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Last one to confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 100%. So now, let's see. What do we do? Do you guys agree that we just multiply that by that, that by that? Remember, all of this by that, all of this by that. So, which means we actually end up having, what is it? Are we not having a, let's see, are we not having a, remember guys, this thing in a simplified form is actually the same as pi h over 3. I'm not sure if you guys agree with me on that one. I haven't done anything. I just tried to rewrite it nicely. So let's see. So it's more like we say the whole of that times that, the whole of that times that. So what will all of this be? Will it not be pi h times all of that? Then we have 169 there, obviously over that 3. And then we have a minus in between. Then we still have the same thing multiplying all of that, which means we have pi. Can you see we have h times h, same basis, we add the exponents. We have invisible 1 on this h, we have a 2 there, so it's going to be h. What is 2 plus 1? Is it not 3? I think it's 3. Remember, all of that divided by 3 there. I'm not sure if I'm losing you guys. I'm not sure. Are we still together there, guys?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how did we get the 169 pi h and the pi h cube?
Wait. Where's Q? Cooley, which part of that?
Yes, so
Wait,
that last step.
or the last step? No, actually, on the last step, we are multiplying this thing by that term inside, and the same thing by that in there.
Oh.
Yes. So now, this thing, guys, I think we got to the final answer there. I'm not sure if you guys are now able to see there. Can you see LCD? What is LCD? LCD is 3. And then we have 169 pi h minus pi h to the power of 3. I'm not sure. Can you guys see that all of that is actually the same as that? Did I lose you guys there?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Lisa, ujabulile lapho or yawuxasulula lento le? Is it xasululungiwe?
I'm good, sir. I get it.
Lungstar, pungu pungu.
Yes, sir.
Are you happy there?
Yes, I'm happy, sir.
Okay, 100%. So, guys, this is exactly how you score yourself. How many marks is this question allocated? How many marks? Let's see. 4 marks. So this is exactly how you score yourself 4 marks. So without any waste of time, let's try to move on to the next question. So let's see. So the next question says, which is 8.2, if h is equals to 12 centimeters, determine the total surface area of the cone. So can you see we are now on the total surface area of the cone? So that means your attention should be on that formula. Very, very much important, ladies and gentlemen, over there. So now I'm just going to quickly remove all of that. So now let's see. This is the formula for the surface area. And they said if H is equals to what? I already forgot, you see now. 12
12, sir.
centimeter. Yes, 12 centimeters. So let's see. Let's go to that formula and plug all the values that we know. Okay. SA is equals to, we know pi is pi. Pi is pi. Let's see. Do we know R? We don't know R, isn't it? Do we know it?
Yes, sir, we do.
What is R?
R is
Also, but we can solve for R.
1 meter.
Yes, we don't know R, but we can solve for R. For now, let's just write it as a R squared. And then let's say plus, what is it? Pi R. Then what will that S be?
13, sir.
Yes, is 13. So S is the slant side. So it seems like this is what we need to calculate using obviously that formula there. So let's see. So R is going to be square root of 169 minus, they said H is 12. So we have 12 there, squared. So now, what will R be? Yeah. I'm sure this is what you do
25, sir.
when your calculator is not listening to you. You just hit it until, oh, okay. Do you guys do that when your calculator is not listening to you? Or is it only me?
At times, sir.
Hey, is this correct? What are you guys getting? What is R? What is the value of R?
I'm
5,
getting
sir.
5.
100%. I thought this calculator would be mad at me and give me wrong answers. I see. It's still reliable. Okay. So now, easy. R is that centimeters. Easy. We can just hammer all of that on calculator and then punch. What are you guys getting when you punch all of that?
50 pi, sir.
Uthola malini?
90 pi, sir.
90 pi.
Yes, sir, 90 pi.
Okay. You must write it in a form of a decimal. What is it?
It's 282.74.
So I'm getting 85 pi.
You see, we're getting different answers there. This is what I'm getting, guys. You round it to 274. What will the unit be?
Centimeter.
Centimeters.
Not just centimeter, but centimeter squared. Why? Because it is the area, which is known as the surface area.
So did you multiply the 90 with the pi value?
Yes, remember pi is equals to, what is it? Is it 14.3 or is what? Pi, you shouldn't write it in a form of a pi. you have to hammer it, the coolies. You have to punch it and say, let's see.
Oh,
Yes, then you convert it to decimal. So it's more like this thing. It's more like you having 4/2. When you leave it there, it's the same as you leave it as 4/2, of which 4/2 is equals to 2. And you score your mark there and not there. So that means if you leave it there, you might lose a mark for the final answer. So in short, this is not the final answer. Are you guys happy there with all of
yes,
that?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Happy,
Yeah.
happy, 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 labu serious. Labu serious, serious, serious.
No,
Hmm?
sir.
Seems like someone still have some questions. Do you have a question before I move to the next part of this thing? Sure. My thing died.
Sir, na
Mm-hmm.
ke latlhegile, sir.
Yeah?
Score SA is equals to pi r squared plus n plus pi r as a from r is equals to 169 minus 12. How did you get it?
Wait. Honse, let me see. Where are you? Where are you? Let's say this is step 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you?
Step 2, sir.
This one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What is the question there? What is the question?
I don't know how you got r is equals to 169 minus 12.
Oh, okay. No, I see. So remember, it came from that formula. I'm not sure if you remember where this formula comes from. I'm not sure. Do you remember where that formula comes from, Kamuketsi?
Theorem of
You remember?
Pythagoras.
Yes, that's where it comes from. So it is actually the formula for this R, this formula. And on the statement, we were told that H is equals to 12. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, now I get it, sir.
what's the wording? Eh? They get it. Shreyas, you get it. If you don't get it,
Forget about it.
forget about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's now just my device is dead. I'll need to try and get another one. You get what I'm saying? Another one to try and find that diagram. Sure. That no, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Can you guys see there? It's dead. I need to find another device. Sure. How am I going to get this one? But in the meantime, while I'm trying to get another device, can you guys try to visualize that pyramid? I'm not sure if you guys are able to see that pyramid in the grid. I think I'm now back on track with that same device. It seems to be. Do you guys know what a pyramid is? I think pyramid, if I try to draw it in 3D, I think could be something similar to that. I think so. Am I drawing it nicely here? I think so. Guys, would you agree with me in saying this looks almost like a pyramid? Do you guys know what is a pyramid though?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is let me try to bring this so that you guys are able to visualize what we are dealing with over there. So now I've tried to draw a pyramid over there, of which I'm going to then try to interpret it for you guys. But because you say you do know what a pyramid is, let me just try for now to read the given statement. I hope you guys are able to see. So question number 8 says a pyramid with a square base. Yes, a pyramid has got a square base. Not necessarily all the pyramid, but just that one. It has a square shape, which means you know a square is a square. Most all the sides are of the same length. So a pyramid with a base, a pyramid with a square base with a side length of 16. What is a side length? We know a side length, or is given there being 16, is sketched below. P lies on the square base directly below A. Okay, so that means directly below A, if you go straight down there, which is actually at the center of that square, because of that A is actually at the center, then this is where they say is point P. And then again, they say the volume of the pyramid is 640 centimeters cubes, or cubic centimeters. And there, can you see also, they have derived a formula for the volume of a pyramid. Let me then now try to redraw all of that and label it. So there, that means we're going to have a solid line there, another solid line there, another solid line there, another solid line there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure that you pay full attention to all the details. So what I've drawn there is what is drawn here in solid lines. Can you guys see? Can you guys see that I'm getting closer to that pyramid? Bantwana bakaNkulunkulu, lisasekhona lapho.
So, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I'm going to draw now is this dotted line. This dotted line on my drawing there. Let's see. So obviously from A, going down down to the center there, and then going, let's say, there in that direction, and then there is that, and then it has a 90-degree angle there. So that vertical one they said is H, and then this point they said is P, and then there, which is there, they are saying is point T. I'm just not sure if you guys are then able to see that we have a right angled triangle there, where we have A, where we have P, and where we have T. I'm not sure. Are you guys able to see that right angle triangle there? Guys, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, sir.
wayibona na pyramid yena wayibona na. Okay, so there we are given a formula, which is a formula for the volume of a pyramid. Here comes a question, guys. And the question says, show that the perpendicular height of the pyramid AP is 7.5 centimeters. And this is just 2 marks, guys. Just 2 marks. 8.1. They're simply saying, show that H is equals to a yes, H being AP. Show that AP is equals to 7.5 centimeters. And this is allocated 2 marks. I'll just give you guys an opportunity to give it a try. Just 2 marks. Anyone who wants to give it a try, guys? Balega. Oh, someone is here. Who's speaking?
It's Tumelo.
The Dumza, go for it. What are we doing there?
So I'm gonna they've given us. Okay, we're gonna write that formula V is equals to 1/3. Then and they've given us what again? Volume, which is
Yes, they said the volume is equals to 640 cubic centimeters.
yes. So then we're gonna substitute V over 640 is equals to
Oh yes.
1/3 AH.
1/3 AH. Hey, Dumza, why are we calling this thing different? You know, I call it H, and you say H. Eh?
You say heck.
Are you saying H because no, maybe guys, what do you call it? Honorable members, how do you call that thing? Do you also say H? Or do you also say
H, sir.
H? You also
H.
and then this one.
It's still H.
You guys, this thing with capital letters is this is H. You didn't know. Haibo. Hai, labantwana ba abazi lutho. I'm kidding, guys. The Tumza masicubeke ilwa ntombo senze njani manje.
Then so we're gonna make H the subject of the formula. So I think it's gonna be like H is equals to 640 A over 1/3. A over 1/3.
Cha angivumi, amadlozi yami avumi. Awuthi ngikhulume nabo. Guys, can everyone consult their ancestors there? Haibo. Tumza, amadlozi ayavuma amadlozi yakho. Hayi. Hayi. Shravan, do you agree with that one? Lebogang, are you hey, you know, guys, someone during our high school ancestors, hey, we laughed for the whole month. Someone wanted to say ancestors and they ended up saying young sisters. Yay. eh, eh, hey,
Wow.
hey, is
Wow.
your young sisters? Is your young sisters agreeing with my young sisters are not. Guys, from now on, when I say young sisters, just know I'm talking about ancestors. Let me tell you guys what my young sisters are saying. Tumza, listen
Okay.
carefully. Let's see. If we have 640 being equals to 1 over 3a, if I want to make the subject of the formula, then it means I'm going to divide by 1 over 3a. Remember, whatever that you do on the left, you also do on the right, so that all of this cancels. And then you remain with being 640 over, this is more like over a over 3. Maybe let's further simplify this thing. So this thing is more like 640 divided by a over 3 being equals to h. So you know, you change that to be a multiplication sign, then this comes to the top, then it gets 3 over a. So it's more like it's actually this times that over a. Let's see, 640 times 3. So it's more like you actually have 1920 over a is equals to my young sisters are telling me that. Tokos. Tumza, can you withdraw, honorable member? Are you confident to withdraw?
It should say mistake.
Why won a nay? Why won a nay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And everyone else, are you happy there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Okay.
Tumza, let's take it from there and say we actually have 1920 over h. No, over a. Then where do we go from there, Tumza?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Idea, sir.
No idea, ne?
Yes.
Sure. Let's see. At least you've made an attempt. So at least you are aware that actually what you need to calculate is that. Maybe let me remove all of this and try to pretend I'm in exam and see what I will do. Let's see. Actually, we know the formula says V is equals to 1 over 3 area times height. I would ask myself this question. This area is the area of what? It's actually the area of the base, ladies and gentlemen. Is there something that I know about that? I think, if I remember, they said this is equals to that. So that means the area is going to be that times that. And because it's a square, it means also this side is 16 centimeters, which means we are having 640 being equals to 1/3. What is the area? So that means it's 16 multiplied by 16. Meaning, if I want to remain with that, I'm going to divide by that times that on both sides. I know someone is busy calculating, which is a good thing, as long as you understand that step. Let's see what will H be. What is that? So you must punch all of that correctly. Very, very much important. Guys, if you don't get 7.5, I'm telling you, I'm going to give everyone a pie. Let me see, how many of you guys have attended there? If it doesn't give you this, I'm going to give everyone in this lesson a burger. A burger.
It doesn't, sir.
Hey.
I'm getting 400.
Manje 400 iphuma kuphi? Mina ngithe ibheka manje 400 iphumaphi manje? Hey, is it you speaking or is it your young sister speaking, honorable member?
It's me, sir.
Hi. So this is what you are getting, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So can
Plus
you guys
400
see?
rands.
It's giving me 1.5.
1.5. Who's getting 1.5? Kuli, is it you? Guys, who's getting 1.5? Shreyas, I know you'll be honest. What are you getting there? This one I'm going to have to punch it myself.
I was getting
don't
7.5.
I don't trust you guys. 16 times 16. Hey, 7.5.
Yes, I'm getting
Case
the same
closed.
answer.
Case closed. So now the next question, which is the last question, then we close our lesson for today. Let's see. Hence, determine the total surface area of the pyramid. Yo. Ay. Sazobuya. Is there someone who knows this song in this lesson? You 2000s. Do you know this song? Sazobuya. Hamba namahomba zebe zelingcondo zombo zimpiziyo ya azali nkenzelo ya. Do you guys know this song? Lebohang. Uyayazi le ngoma le?
Yes, sir.
Sazobuya. Hey, I'm singing this song for you guys because I know you guys are being confused by this question. Let me just bring it again so that you can see. Sazobuya. Tandazama humbo. Zombi zoni zondo. Inhliziyo yam. Azalize lezam. Zana zama zaza. Guys, how are we solving this one? Sazobuya. Zule inhliziyo yam. Hey, Why is it like you guys baleked? Did you guys balek?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Inyawo zobili balega, 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 balega. Hey, don't dance. Think. I'm giving you guys an opportunity to think. Balega, inyawo zobili balega, 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 balega. Inyawo zobili. I know it's been long. It's been long now. Andrew, what are you thinking then? Ikutshelani
So
ingqondo
I'm
yakho?
thinking the
Oh, someone
total
wants to give me
surface
a try.
area
Mm-hmm.
is length squared for the area of the square and
Mm-hmm.
4 times half base times height. So
4 times half base times height. Can you explain how did you come about that, honorable member?
So for the square, the area of a square is length squared, sir.
Oh
And
yes, because it's a square. Yes. So the area remember the surface area is the area for all the sides, isn't it?
yes, sir.
Andrew, just remind me, in which grade are you?
In
12, ne?
grade 12, sir.
Oh, okay. No,
Yes,
then
sir.
it's fine. Okay, no, then remember, Andrew, in this lesson, we've got grade 10s, we've got grade 11s, we've got grade 12s. Sometimes we have others who are upgrading. In some instances, we also have teachers and other tutors, also parents. So just make sure that when you explain, we keep it as simple as possible. Name. So to all the new learners, I call this a master class. So that means all my lessons are meant to accommodate all these grades. Only when I do private lessons, then we'll be doing whatever that you're struggling with. We just focus on that specific chapter, and it's just the two of us. But in cases where we've got others attending, just know it's a master class. Andrew, Quebec, keep it as simple as possible. Try to explain. So that part, I think everyone got it. But now, what's happening with the 4 half BH there?
So, sir, the area of a triangle is half base times height, and there is 4 triangles, sir.
Oh yes. Yo. This is a triangle, and we know that the area of a triangle is equals to half times what is it? Times breadth times h. H being that. Yo. How many triangles do we have, guys?
Four.
Oh, so that means this is where that 4 comes. So, Andrew, it's more like what you are saying in short, honorable member. You are actually saying is the area of a square plus the areas of a triangle. And in this case, we actually have 4 sides or 4 triangles. So for that one, yes, is length times length, which is that squared, plus 4 of those yo. Abavuma ngiyakutshela. I've consulted Andrew. Bayavuma. Manje Sinzan. What else do we do, guys? Then
So we're gonna substitute.
Okay, what are we having?
We're having 16 times 16 squared. Yes.
Yes, we can just say 16 squared. Let me just write it down. Okay, let's see. 16 squared. Plus 4 into half. What is a B? Yeah, what is B? Ma Andrews. Ndrun, ndrun. Ndrun, ndrun. Ndrun, ndrun. Ndrun, ndrun. Hey.
I'm still solving for B, sir.
B. But what is B? What will B be? What will B be? What will B be? So, if you want to know what will B be, draw that triangle. Draw it like this. I think this is going to be your height, and your B is going to be from there to there. Do you agree there? Do you agree, Ma Andrews?
Yes, sir.
So what is B there? What do we substitute?
16, sir.
16, yes. If you said 16, yes. What is H? Do we have H? I don't think so.
H is 7.5, sir.
Oh, yes. Because of that weight, hence. So this weight, hence, it means we can use whatever value available in the previous questions, being 7.5. So what are you guys getting there? What is SA? What is South Africa? Angeli khatelleng banna. Ikusheng nke ke bone. Wise men, are you there?
It's 496 centimeters squared, sir.
Hey, I couldn't hear that. What are you guys getting? 900 and something. What was that?
496 centimeters squared.
496 centimeters squared. S496.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, is there someone who's got a question, or did that make sense to everyone?
No, sir.
Thanks, sir.
So, for those of you guys who said you are seeing this for the first time, can you see how interesting these things are? They are not that much complicated. I can promise you that. Just make sure that you don't miss any of my upcoming lessons based on this. I'm telling you guys, especially next week, just make sure not to miss some of my lessons. I've got, but it's fine. Let me not say it. I'll say it when the time is right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for joining. You guys have a very good night. Guys, my name is Desmond, and I'm out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.